and welcome back to Choice Bits of Bliss. My name is Cilla. I am on a quest to use the supplies I already own. One of the things that is helping me to accomplish that task is joining in some collaborations. This is an extra for the series the year-long series that we're doing called Through the Rainbow. And Jeanielinguine is the genius mastermind behind this series. I love that she asked me to participate because it has truly made me go through my color separated categories. And that is a section of my supplies that I previously did not use. I didn't touch it. I would stick things in there, but I just didn't go back and use it. It's not how my brain works, and I've talked about that in other videos. When I sit down to scrapbook and I'm looking at photos, I typically use collections that are sorted by themes or seasons. That simply is that's where, when I'm accessing information and going through my brain thinking about what supplies I own, that's the first thing I think about. We're all different, and that is how my brain works. I am a little envious of people who work via color, because it seems like it's just human nature. We always think somebody else is doing better than we are. But it just seems to me like they have a wider variety to pick from in their category. But my personality is when I try to do that, I start feeling overwhelmed because there are too many options. And when I'm also not fine-tuned in differentiating color. And one of the things that has really brought that home to me is the fact that when I go through my color categories, looking at it today, I interpret it very differently than the day that I put it in the category. And I start questioning my ability to even recognize color at all, because sometimes, like when we go through this red pile, there's going to be colors in here that I'm going to think, wow, that should be in pink, or that should be in orange, or this is going to be a surprise for both of us because I've not looked at my red in a very, very long time. There's going to be super old paper in here. Red is not a color I use a lot anyway. It just isn't. So it's probably, of my least touched category, it is my least touched color. There you go. So what I'm going to do is we're going to work from this pile. We're going to lay it over to this side. The side that's facing up is what I had determined was red. Now, whether it is or not, that's a different story. But we're going to slide this over here. Make sure that you can still see it. We're going to work through this quickly, or as quickly as I can. There will be multiples. So let's just get that out of the way. Beautiful. This is out of a paper pad. It's a great plaid. I am going to keep that. Multiples. This, yeah, it's got 4. So I may have had more than one paper pad of this and just kept the ones that I really, really liked. So for myself, when I'm tearing down paper pads, the only time I tear down paper pads is when I realize I don't love a whole lot of the paper inside of it. And I'm willing to share with someone else what I don't like, or I, just give it away or whatever. But then that's when I'll tear down a paper pad. Or if I love the paper pad so much that I've used a lot of it, and there's only a few sheets left, and I don't like the bulk of keeping the paper pad in my stash. So that's, I'm getting rid of the little, as the goobers, as Janet calls them. Isn't that funny? How when people come into your life and then the way that they think starts affecting how you think. So I want to get rid of all these little goobers because they bug Janet. So I'm very conscientious of another friend, Teresa, who she doesn't like to tear down paper pads. So when I tear down a paper pad, I always think of Teresa. Always. Another little piece of goober. So this is obviously, it come from the same paper pad. I didn't like it so much to keep all 4. I just kept a couple. And that's okay. Same paper pad. Once again, this buffalo check, I just kept a couple. Now this grungy check, I think I love this. And I have 4 of it, and there's still some stuck together. These 2 are. Let's get those separated. This is American Crafts, a dot. And on the back is a solid yellow. This is pretty old. I don't think it has the date on it. But I can remember when they did that. We had the solid on the back. Echo Park. This is stars with a really pretty plaid on the back. I would use both sides of that. And this is Echo Park from Bark, the Bark collection. I love that. So I know that in my color category, I bought papers of color. I bought them, I selected them just for the color side from Scrapbooking for Less, I believe is the company. Because when you purchase from them for $1.20, you get 2 pieces of paper. You're always going to get 2 pieces of paper unless it's a cut apart, and then it's 1 sheet for 65 cents. And that's how I got a lot of my color, is from Scrapbooking for Less about 3 years ago, I think. I don't know where this is from. I don't even remember if it's from a paper pad, but I love that. This is Echo Park from the Little Boy collection. Cute, cute. This is one that is from a paper pad. And today, when I look at it, it looks orange. So I'm going to put this in my orange category. This is a really super thin paper from a paper pad that I don't like this anymore. So I'm going to get rid of that one. This is, this is textured. Huh. I want to say this is my mind's eye, but I'm not 100% positive. It doesn't have, yeah, it's not Scrapbook Walls by Chatterbox. And I'm not sure why I have this in red, because today it looks kind of pink to me. But I love these 3. We're going to keep them here. This is A Walk in the Park from Echo Park. I love it. I will definitely use that. This is Playful Pets by Die Cuts with a View. Obviously bought 2 sheets. And then at some point in time had the opportunity to buy a multi-pack, a 25-pack that has not even been opened. And I have 25 sheets of that. This is me and my big ideas. And that's cute. I'll keep it. Jelly bean soup, Bohemian brew, and these are circles made up of hearts. This is American Crafts, Pebbles, I'm sorry. It's Oh Summertime, and I really like that dot. This is Bohemian brew from Jelly bean soup. I have a lot of it, and I don't know why, but I do. I think when they were going out of business, I bought a lot of Jelly Bean Soup. This is Jelly Bean Soup, Shades of Color. I have multiples of it. That's cute. This is from a paper pad. I believe that is a Joanne paper pad, if I'm not mistaken. This is, oh, I love this branding strip at the bottom. That is so cute. Oh, that's cute. Pebbles, Land That I Love. And I love this. This is from a paper pad. And we'll keep both of those. This is from a paper pad. And it has this kind of unbleached paper natural look on the reverse of each one of the sheets. I like that a lot. A lot. I don't remember the name of the paper pad, but I remember buying this paper pad on clearance from Michael's a long time ago. I feel a sneeze coming on, so I'm trying to fight it. These are from paper pads. And I'm okay with them. This is Simple Story Say Cheese Christmas. I have a lot of it. This is really thick for Simple Stories. I wonder if it has what year on it. 2019. Because Simple Stories papers doesn't feel this thick anymore. But this chunk of 25 sheets feels heavy. And that's not how their paper is right now. That's fairly substantial. But I like this. And as much as I'm not a Disney person, I actually like the pink in here. I really like that. This is a really thin sheet. And I don't know about this one. I'm not sure if I'll keep that. This is Jelly Bean Soup. It's got a craft base. This is from Authentique. I have 3 of those. It's from the Saucy collection. It's cute. But I love that. You know I do. Jelly Bean Soup, Sour Salt. It's just one of those. Coordinations. It's a cardstock with the dots on it. I have 3 of those, single-sided. This is from an American Craft Sundrifter paper pad. And the reason I know that is because I wrote it on the bottom. And I didn't do that. I used to do that a long time ago when I would tear down a paper pad. This is Anything Goes from Echo Park. 2 sheets of that. Anything Goes from Echo Park. I would use both sides of that. This is from Simple Stories. Say Cheese. And I like that. This is from Color Play. It's called A Day in the Park. And this red diagonal stripe, I'm okay with that. Color Play is by Photo Play, and it has a sheen to it. It's shiny. I do not like that. I don't like the shine. I don't like the slick feeling. And the red and white I can handle, but this right here is such a high sheen that drives me bananas. I don't like that at all. I'm going to keep it for this side, but I just really don't like the shine on paper. I don't like the gloss. This is from a paper pad. Paper pad again. Yeah, this is from a paper pad. And this is from a paper pad. This is Authentique called the Wood Connection. And it's just like a solid. But this Authentique has a texture to it. Jelly Bean Soup. I love those red birds on that blue background. I don't know why. I love that. This is from Jelly Bean Soup. This is also from Jelly Bean Soup. I have a couple of them, and I don't really like the fake wood grain. I don't love that. Love those houses, though. This, I'm going to keep in the red, but I will have to revisit that later. This is more of just a lighter tone of the fake wood grain. I have several pieces of it. Love, love, love this. I know I have more of this in my fall collection, but I just am not in love with that side. This is a embossed, glittered from a paper pad piece of paper. I know this is going to surprise you, but I'm going to keep it because I don't typically keep glittered paper, but I like that one. This is from a paper pad. This is more of the authentic wood connection, and my last pieces were textured. These are not. This is from a paper pad. This is the Paper Studio wood grain. This is pink paisley. Paper 4. I have several of them. What's this side? This gray. I have this also in my gray, so I'll split it up. This is Pebbles, I believe, Cozy and Bright. And that sloth in his pajamas is weird. That has nothing to do with Christmas, and I'm not fond of it. But I do like the dots. I have several of these from Simple Stories, Little Dude. And this paper is called Little Man. I like these. I know I've talked about it before that I'm not real fond of just random dots. It's the text in the background that makes me love this. And then the colorful dots. And the arrows are usable. It also has that faded text in the background. But I put it in my red because that's where I put it. This is... Have you ever bought paper before for a specific layout, and then when you get the pictures you use a completely different paper? Well, that happened to me. My sweet babies 100 years ago dressed up as little cowboys for Halloween. When I say they dressed up, that means their mama made them do it. And I bought this paper to do the layout of that Halloween and did not use it. And now I don't love it. I really don't like it. And it's super thin. So I think this is going to journey to some other location. I don't love it. When I did the layout, I used completely different paper. I'm not fond of this paper anymore either. Basic Gray. This is from the Celebrate collection. Oh my, and this one, oh my goodness. This is embossed M&Ms. I'm not sure if you can see that in the paper. It's that each M&M is embossed. It's from EK Success 2003. So old. That may just have to go in the casket with me. It is so cute. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I'm never going to get rid of it. This is a multi-pack of October Afternoon. Fresh fruit from the Summertime collection. That is pretty. Love these strawberries. I don't know where I'm going to use 25 pieces of strawberry and green stripe paper, but guess what? I have it. If I ever need it, I've got it. This is from Creative Imaginations. They're apples, and then there's got little apples on the back. This is from K & Company. It's super thin. It looks like a burlap, and I'm going to keep that. This is from a paper pad, I believe. This is from a paper pad, I believe. This is old. I can't remember which company did this. but it's one of those, I bought this at like a house party. And I can't remember if it's, shoot. I don't think it was Stampin' Up. I can't remember, but this is going away. I don't like it. This is just plain red thin paper. It's going away. I think this is from that same collection that I got at the house party. It's all going away. This is stars. I'm going to keep this one. Dots. Keeping that. Keep that with the other stars. This is from a paper pad because I remember this one. And I'm going to get rid of these circles. I like this. I'm keeping that. This is from a paper pad. I don't like that design. I like that. Bow Bunny, A Gift of Love. I don't know what this is from, but I like it. And honestly, I'm not loving the red side so much anymore, as much as I'm loving the dots and the grid. And this is going to go with my grid paper, my ledger paper. And this is going to go with black and white. This is Rusty Pickle. And this is Rusty Pickle. I'm not getting rid of those. This is, I'm not in love with the chevron anymore, and it's going to go away. This is Jeanielinguine. I'm not sure what this, oh, this is me and my mind's eye, I'm sorry. And see, that looks like it should go with purple now. But it's in my red. This one is going away. I like this red on the cream. This is really old Creative Memories. When I say really old, I mean back like 2002 range. And I'm getting rid of all of that. Daisy D's. More Daisy D's. Daisy D's. All of this is Daisy D's, looks like. And this is like cardstock Daisy D's. This is Daisy D's. My Mind's Eye. My Mind's Eye. My Mind's Eye. This is My Mind's Eye, but I don't love that, so I'm getting rid of that. I didn't think I would ever say that because I hoard My Mind's Eye, but that one's, I don't love it. I like that. This is textured, but it's really thin. I think that's My Mind's Eye still. And that's My Mind's Eye. Bow Bunny. It's a larger chevron. I'm going to keep it. Simple Stories, Jingle All the Way. I have 3 of those. This is Love Notes by Making Memories. Love this. Love that. This is Authentique. I have multiples of it. It is textured. Love that. But I really, really, really love that red and white stripe. And this is the B-side. These lighthouses. This is Basic Gray. Basic Gray. No. This is Cosmo Cricket. 2006. Okay. I'm down with that. This is Authentique from the collection Sweetheart. Now, I have what I want in my Valentine collection. I don't want to add a whole lot to it because I don't do a lot of Valentine crafting. I do some, but not a lot. So I don't want that category to get bloated. So I keep it down, and I put this, because I like the designs, I put it in my red, and that's why it's here. And I accidentally grabbed up a wild asparagus from My Mind's Eye. Love this. Love this wild asparagus from My Mind's Eye. This is basic gray. Basic gray. Basic gray. I'll stop saying that because all of this is basic gray. Y'all know how I sorted my basic gray. I just slapped it in a category, in a color category, and left it because some of this looks like it could go in pink. That was that. What is this from? I like this. And I really like this too. If you recognize this, because I don't have a branding strip on it, and I'm not sure if it's basic gray or not. Basic gray didn't always come two-sided though. See? This. I'm not sure about these, but I like them a lot. Oh, I know what this is. This is Chatterbox. Because I can feel that texture, that linen texture. Even though it's thin, it is. I loved Chatterbox so much. This is from a paper pad that's going away. And let's see. That is from a paper pad. Why does it have tape on the back? What did I do here? I have a piece of tape on the back, and I'm not sure why I would have ever done that. Who knows? But that is probably going to go away. This is going to go away. I'm going to keep this one. This is going away. I'm keeping that. Keeping this. I'll keep these. Let's see, there's several of those. Oh, they're two different styles. So these are the same. This is the same. And these are the same. Okay. And we've got Dot. We have these cameras. Pebbles. Love You More. Got a couple of those. Cartabella. Summer Splash. Got 4 of those. Echo Park. Good Day Sunshine. I have 2 of those. Echo Park Homegrown. I have 4 of those. Graphic 45 Love Notes Collection. I have 2. Cartabella Work Hard, Play Hard. I have 4 of those. Doodlebug. Have 1 of this. Merry and Bright. I have several of the solid. Fancy Pants Homegrown Summer. I have 2 of the wood grain. Nope, I have 4. I have 4 of the wood grain. Stars and Stripes and Sparklers. Who's this by? Simple Stories. I have 1. And this is from a paper pad. We are at the end of my red category. Now, I've got to slow down and figure out what I want to make my layout with. When you see my next video, I will have what I'm going to use to do my red layout for through the Rainbow Challenge. And that's that. Come back. We'll take a look at the video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.